Hey y'all, this is Donnie.
And Linda.
And Roxy's not here because she would run off again. But anyway, we just got a brand new 2020 Ford Transit high roof extended all-wheel drive. And we finished building out the ProMaster high roof extended 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago. Anyway, what I want to do is do a quick walk around so I can show you some of the differences. I'm going to tell you what I like and I don't like about the Transit after driving it cross country back to our house. And then I'm going to walk around the ProMaster, and I'll probably repeat a lot of the same things, but tell you what I like and I don't like about that one. So you might hear some of the stuff twice. But anyway, enjoy the tour. Okay, everybody, so I'm just going to kind of walk around and point out things that I like and I don't like. I dislike this antenna. It sucks. When you're driving down the road, you see it doing this. On the RAM, it's, I think, what they call a shark fin, where it's up on the roof and you don't really see it. The Ford came with heated mirrors. Love the ride and the look of it. It also has a step right here that I like for getting in and out of. On the top, it's got little pre-mount holes for your roof racks. The ProMaster has clips. Here's something really cool. So these doors, I'm gonna try to show you. These doors open, and when they open, they stay in an open position. If you want to open them all the way, you pull this button here, and then they will swing all the way around to 270 degrees. And let me show you something. They got little bumpers here and here that it'll hit on. The ProMaster does not have that. The ProMaster, you open the door, the other day the wind was blowing, one of my doors swung all the way around. Thank goodness I had pulled far enough out or it would have bammed my fence and dented the door. So really like that about the Ford. Also, the Ford has a tow hook down here. It's also got a step that makes it easy for getting up and in and out of the van. The roof height is insane. Look, I am standing here, I am 5'10", I got my hands all the way extended. I dislike this chase that they have that holds a lot of the electronics that go to the back. So it's gonna be a booger trying to hide that, where in the ProMaster, that doesn't exist. And I'm gonna be doing mule bags, so I'll have to build this out a little bit to be able to put my bracing here. So if you're doing cabinets, you have to take that into consideration. It does have these huge chases all the way along here. It's even got a hole you can see where it goes all the way through, that you can run cables, plumbing, all kinds of stuff in there. Look at that. Super easy. The one thing it does not have is a vertical chase. So what you have to do is run all your stuff down, drill a hole here, run it up, drill a hole under here, and then you have all this upper area that you can run stuff back and forth. I also love that over the door, look how much space you have here, and it's deep. I'm actually gonna build a panel that'll fit here, and I'm gonna have all my electronics come to here, and since it's so deep, I can actually have plugs, my gauges that, you know, they're probably that deep for my water tanks. They're probably 2.5 inches deep. I can have everything right here. So when you come in, all my controls will be up here, out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. Also notice that it has these big foam blocks that have these holes right here, these kind of dents. I'm gonna stick a shower curtain in between these two and extend it out. And then I can just put a crappy black shower curtain and use that as a screen between my cab and the cargo area for security, safety, heat, all that other good stuff. I do have van made gear, window coverings made for this entire thing. I haven't put the windows in, obviously, just drove it home yesterday, but so that will definitely add some insulation. When we get up here in the driver's seat, oh, right here, it's got this nice little console, but it only goes about halfway. The one for the ProMaster comes all the way to here, so it's a lot deeper, and it's also up higher. Oh, I'm gonna show you all aesthetically something. When you're in here, if you look, that roof really slopes. Ow, just hit my head. See how much the roof slopes on this thing? And it curves. It doesn't get flat till really about the middle of the door. So you lose almost 2.5, 3 feet. Where on the RAM, if you look, it is flat all the way past the front of the door. So your roof rails will be shorter on the Ford, and they also will not give you as much real estate upstairs to put things on. So my solar panels actually went with two 200-watt new power panels that are 65 inches wide, I think. I was planning on putting them long ways with a vent fan in the middle, but because I lost about 2.5 feet, I wouldn't have room to be able to put my Fresh Air AC unit and a vent fan. So I'm gonna have to put my vent fan way in the back, my panels sideways, perpendicular to the vehicle direction, and then put my AC up at the front. So really kind of changes things. You really have to look at the real estate, get all your stuff and lay it up there, because you do lose about 2.5 feet. However, it is a lot more aerodynamic. It rides a lot quieter. Night and day difference. When I was driving home from the East Coast when I bought the ProMaster, people literally could not hear me talk when I had my Bluetooth going. They said, dude, it sounds like you're in a tin can. And it was blah, 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 making noise. The Ford sounded just like I was in my F-150. Oh, that's another thing. The steering wheel. It is literally like you were driving an F-150 when you sit in here. And they got some huge cup holders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cup holders. And these down here are big enough that you can put like a Hydro Flask 32 ounce in. I've already done it. Did it while I was driving. This is like driving a Ford F-150. The ProMaster, the steering wheel isn't, it's more flat. I feel like you're more like driving an 18-wheeler. So the Ford was significantly quieter. However, do note, Ford already had some sound dampening stuff put in here. I've gone in and started already putting my kill mat in. Not quite finished, but I kind of overdid theirs. And that may attribute to why it's so much quieter. But you can see, I'm starting to put it down in there too, in these gaps underneath there. Well, that's, didn't stick that one down very good. So anyway, this is the real naked truth about a walkthrough of a van. Everybody does these ones. Oh, wow, Ford says it's 32 1/8 inch and I got 32 1/4 or whatever. Who cares? When you're building out a van, if you've ever built one before, you will know it's kind of going by the seat of your pants. You can have specs and design all day long, and then you start building something, you go, oh crap, the wall curves a little right there, or there's a little bump sticking out in the metal, so my thing's not gonna be flush. I have to go another 1/2 inch down or whatever to get to a seam or something. So I think just knowing how the general layout of the box is and what you have to work with in general is more important than all these 1/4 inch specs that people are posting. Because when I got in and started building the other one, none of that crap mattered. So anyway, that's the naked truth on the Ford Transit high roof. You could do cartwheels in here. It is absolutely huge. Oh, here's another neat thing. I might have already said it. They put a step there. So when you're getting in and out, it's very easy to walk in and out of. And then this is the access for your, I don't know why that's puffing up. That's the access for your spare tire. So anyway, we'll do a walkthrough of the ProMaster and tell you what we like about it and what we hate about the Ford. Okay, hope that makes sense.